Anyway, let's see how we get on, shall we? Session. With that. Right, my wheel has gone to sleep. Here we go. I don't think it's PSU. I mean, I can't say for definite it's not, but my instinct says it's not.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
On your left. Clear
Track's
left.
a bit spicy.
Alright, Paul, there's a faster car approaching.
Stick a heli, how you doing? 3080 peaks at 1000 watts and micro, 1200 is well enough for that. Yeah, I literally don't think it's a power problem. Yes, Armin. Yeah, we've got some new telemetry and stuff on the screen. Some more toys.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
Tomorrow's Le Mans. If we do Le Mans, it starts tomorrow at 7. Stream will start at about 5. 24 hours. It will finish before the EU final, European final, whatever it's called. Yep, so the race should finish at about 7:15, which is in time for that race, that final. Yeah, the England versus Italy one. Just forgot to drag Pups down. I think Pups is practicing as well.
Left side. Clear left.
I've not run the software on my wheel right now because it's one of those things that I want to, because it's new, I want to see if that's a cause. So I'm going to run without that for now. The wheel's working fine, by the way. I had a chat with Cube Controls. So yeah, the wheel works fine, but at the moment I'm not running the software just because I want one less thing in the mix. Trying to track this problem down. I mean, it's highly unlikely to be that. No, Jimbo. Carl, this car's quite nice looking from the outside as well. I don't know, Mr. Kelly. I don't see any bits. I don't think they came through. Oh, I hate that. That slowdown annoys me so much. It's so...
You need to give back the time gained.
It's so hard to try and get the most out of that initial turn-in without running over the slowdown.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
That was terrible. Once we get on the big straight, I'll try and get pups in.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, the bits, Mark. I think that's something you choose yourself on your channel, on your
Sector 2
settings.
is 0.128 off the pace.
Yeah, Mr. Kahali, I think you, I'm trying to remember when you do that, because you choose what icons you want next to your name, and you do it in the chat settings.
The leader has just done a 350.5. B6. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
That's our skill. I hate to increase this volume, but it's a bit of a reach. You and your brother Sam Simpsons have to install this as BIOS and video driver. I've had every BIOS update they've given out on the motherboard, including one a few weeks ago. I think it's more NVIDIA related.
Car left. Clear left.
I'm about to start my run over twice now.
I have to turn you up because you're super quiet for me. And I can't turn you up yet.
I said,
Can you shout at the back, please?
I had to start my run over twice now.
Turn the game down a little bit and pops up. Right, I've adjusted some volumes.
So am I good now?
A little bit better. I'm not sure I've got you on Discord.
The guy behind has just done a 3:59.7 seconds. Okay, Paul, there's a faster car approaching.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
A little bit adventurous with that first chicane. So I'm hoping, guys, you know that secret squirrel video?
Was a 3:54.3
That video that I
seconds.
filmed
3 years, 1.5
a couple of
off
months
the
ago,
pace.
and then it's under NDA. I'm hoping that's out today.
Car right.
But
Clear
we'll see.
right.
We shall see. Well, I can't tell you who organised it or what it's about because of NDA. The moment it releases, I can tell you everything about it, but I just know that it's hopefully coming out today. I don't really know where it's coming out, that's the problem. Hey, Fendog.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
You know that on the Corvette display, the fuel thing?
The guy ahead's last lap time is a
Minus and plus,
3:52.3.
which is it we want?
As I'm guessing.
Hey?
Minus. I think it's logical that in this car that plus means you're using more fuel than what you set as the target.
Yeah, you see, you could argue it either way, and we just don't know.
I think it is plus because I haven't changed mine, so by default it's set to 2 litres a lap and I'm doing 6.9 and it's telling me I'm using 4.9 litres more, which is correct.
So if it says minus something, then we're good.
Yeah.
It's a bit messy.
Car left. Clear left.
On the Nvidia Pump forums, others are complaining about PC shutdowns due to other 30 series cards as well, Jones. Jones, if you've got a link to that, could you please put it in chat for me? Because I'd like to go and read on that conversation. And add my experience to it as well, probably. Thank you, Jones. Ken, could you get that link for me, please, and put it in the memos? I can read it later. Thank you. Left the braking far too late. There you go. Is that, Jones, is that a conversation that's still going on the NVIDIA forum? Or is that, you know, from last year or something? I thought I'd cut that inside one too
just
much.
done a 3:54.5 seconds.
A day ago. Nice. Thank you.
Sector 1 is
So guys,
0
I did
seconds
mention
off
this in the
pace.
Discord server, but obviously not everybody's in there, so I'll let you know that I've commissioned an artist to do some animated emotes for us. So we'll see how they turn out. Should be ready in
Faster car
about
approaching.
a week or two, I guess. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, unlike that one that I just, you know, quickly knocked up. We'll get some properly done ones. I think I've asked the artist to do 9 animated emotes. We can only actually have 5 in use, but I thought if we get 9 done, then we can pick the best 5, because, you know, not everything comes out as well as you think. You think, oh, this, if I animate this emote, it'll be really cool. Turns out it's not that exciting, you know? So we've got some options. You can hot swap them.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
What do you mean hot swap them?
Alright, Paul, there's a faster class car approaching.
Uh-oh. LMP
Right
shotgun.
side. Clear right.
Found it in multiple drivers. Oh, I see. You can like punt a load of them up there and then just swap around the ones you want. Got you. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Jen. Goodwood yesterday was a bit wet, I think.
There's a faster class car approaching.
Right side, clear right.
And Jen, thank you for 46 months. Yeah, I'm going to go to Goodwood at some point. Maybe next year. Well, yeah, I said that last year. And I said that year before that.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
This track temp is not great.
Okay, Paul, there's a faster car approaching.
I was plus 0.019 on my fuel last lap.
On your right, clear right.
Day. I don't even know what I am. I've got to change it in a second. This track temp ain't very nice though.
No, and I think it's probably going to get hotter. I think it
It's
peaks at about 46, 47 sometimes.
Yeah. I know in one of the sessions it got to 50.
Yeah, that ain't fun.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. Car behind's a faster class.
How you doing, Daniel? Oh, it's so slippy.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 2.3 seconds off the pace. That was 3:52.8.
Uh-oh. Tyres are struggling. Sorry, Eric, a link to what? Oh, a nut store. I'm okay. Thank you. I got plenty of nuts in this house.
The guy behind has just done a 3:53.6 seconds.
Have you done any other tweaks to the wheel during the week? I've been discussing with them about the problem where the wheel would hang and stuff. And they basically said they've seen that before with the splitter cable. Sometimes there is an incompatibility between the splitter cable and your setup. They basically said because you've got a powered USB, just plug it straight in without the splitter cable, which is what I've done. But at the moment I'm not running the software, so the display's not showing anything. I'm just trying to eliminate that as a possible cause for the problem. This NVIDIA tries to cause a lot of issues for users. Huh. What kind of issues?
The track temperature's rising. It's now 44 Celsius.
44 Celsius. And it's only 1 PM. By 2 it will peak. Stuttering, FF stops,
62 is
crashing, shutdown.
0.40 off the pace.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Paul, there's a faster class car approaching.
So it specifically mentioned shutdowns.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Does it mention these shutdowns? Do people... Is there a correlation between the shutdowns and, say, the 30 series cars? Or are people getting shutdowns
That puts you
on
2.9
20
off the
series
leader's
cars
pace.
or 10
That
series
time was
cars?
3:53.4.
Alright, so there's some 20 as well.
You've used half your fuel.
But so far I'm managing to just stay under the fuel.
Nice.
What about you?
I started my run over and changed the settings so I can tell you now.
Fair enough.
I hate that you have to hold a little button down and you can't just type it in.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I mean, Ultra Kid, Baz has got the same card as me and he's got no issues. So is it a lottery or what? Is it a silicon lottery or is it a driver thing? I don't know.
There's a faster car approaching.
Alternate legal eagle, I think.
Car right. Clear right.
Michael Bond, thank you for 14. Pups is on the track. If you look at the relatives, he is 62 seconds behind at the moment. You can also see him on the standings, I think. Giffy, it has been a while since you've been here. I had this beard for... In October it'll be 3 years, I think. Oh my god, it doesn't want to turn. One of the posts about shutdown said they used a 69 X100 XT without issues. You're a newlywed spook. Congrats. Alan Bowen, thank you 47.
Your quickest lap in this session.
So do I do.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
God, that ran seriously wide. Yeah, I think what they were doing there was proving that if they swap the graphics card for like an AMD one, then the rest of the system is fine. Yeah, so therefore it must be the card or the driver. That was the proof for that, I think. Giffy, totally understandable, dude.
The car ahead has just done a 3:52.5.
Mr. Kelly, I've had zero issues with it so far. Oh god, I need to brake earlier.
Okay, Paul, there's a faster class car approaching.
On your left. Clear left.
Ots, good night, mate.
I just lost 2.5 seconds to a guy coming out of the pit that wouldn't let me past.
Nice. All my driving is amateur level, Giffy. I'm not paid for this. I'm not a professional driver. Now the track's getting pretty slippy.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Daniel M, so if the machine is stable enough, the plan is to stream the whole 24. I won't be here for the whole 24, obviously. Pretty slippy through the Porsche curves now.
Yeah.
Car just doesn't want to turn.
Nope.
Yes, Jones, the current one's a 47111, but I've downloaded the February studio driver, which is something like 462. Can't remember the exact number. NVIDIA doesn't make it particularly easy to download older drivers. You have to go... It doesn't even show it in the normal download section. You have to go to the one on the menu and then specifically search for them. It's really annoying. You had issues with the 1080 Ti, Macrooney. You see, I never had any problems with my 1080 or my 2080. It's only since I got the 3090 I've had these issues. But then again, if the problem came in the last 6 months in the driver, then it could be that.
Faster class car behind. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Managing to come in under my fuel, but then it's when it gets colder it becomes more difficult, I think.
Yeah, because the air's more dense. At the moment I'm managing to stay under it. Oh. And I'm 3 laps into this stint, 4 laps.
Overbrake the corner. Scimitist, I think it starts off with Bill doing the first stint. And then, so I race approximately 9 till 11. And then I think Alex takes over till 1. Then I think Pups does 1 till 3. Then Phil does 3 till 5.
0.5 off the pace.
Alex does like 7 till 9 or something. Then I wake up and do that one. It's all in a big planner. I just hope we can do it. I'm somehow over-braking corners.
Whoa!
What?
Well, that LMP missed the chicane, went straight over the crash barriers and nearly landed on top of me. And then it's just barreling down the road.
Okay, Paul, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P6, that's your best lap in this session. You're currently 1.9 off the leader's pace. That was a 3:52.4 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't do my usual lift this time and went over the fuel limit.
It's like really touch and go whether you hit the fuel limit or not.
Yeah, it really is. When it gets colder, it's going to be even harder.
Yeah.
Mr. Ferret, how you doing, sir? 77 months ago. Blimey. Exactly 1 month, 7 times over short of 7 years. That's a lot of sevens. That's a lot of sevens. How are you doing, son? Jack Sims, 82. Always breaking the rules, Jacob.
Faster car behind.
Half the rules were written just for you. Thank you, 15 months, Jimbo. I'm hopefully going flying on Monday, guys. First time since October. IRL flying, that is. With an instructor. Uh-oh. Weather permitting. I feel very rusty. It's going to be interesting. Also, we're going to go up in the PA-28 rather than the Cessna 172. I haven't flown a PA-28 for about 3 years, IRL. Basically said to me, do you want to go up in the 172 or do you fancy the PA-28? Because they have a PA-28, but you have to have 100 hours to even book it. And I'm on 99 hours now, so I could technically book that one. No, I would just be going up, getting a refresher done.
Car left.
And we'll go from
Clear
there.
left.
I was 0.001 under the fuel target on that lap.
It's a 1,000th of a litre.
Yep.
Found another post of someone whose PC shuts down while playing games without any warnings. Thank you, Jones. Brilliant. I mean, in a way, it's comforting to know that other people have got the same thing and it's not just some freak issue of mine, you know?
I'm trying, Alex. Got your DD yet, Alex?
That puts you 2.8 seconds off the pace. That last lap was a 3:53.3. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Valtrex kind of. I have a 3090 and it just randomly shuts down. You had that until you're on my one. Yeah, but Valtrex, I've got a 1200 watt power supply that has never had a problem in 18 months. I don't think it's a power supply issue. And judging by the NVIDIA forums, there seems to be a lot of people who have the same problem. So, kind of suspect it's a driver thing. But who knows? Very hard to debug this problem because the machine shuts down without any warning and any log. There's literally no idea of the reason. It would be great if you could look at something in like a BIOS log, like a motherboard level log, where you could just go in, it'll say shutdown fault because of this error code, and the error code would be like, oh, graphics card took too much power or something. It'd be brilliant if you could do that. Stick, thank you, 26.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a faster class car approaching.
No, Kev. Because it's not a Windows shutdown. It's a hardware power off, effectively.
Sector 2 is 1.0 seconds off the pace.
Car left, clear left.
Oh boy, he ran wide then. I actually left him room, but I think he thought I was going to dive bomb him, so he went wide and the whole car probably destroyed the front of his fairing on the sausage. It's not an overheating problem with Zoc. I'll tell you why. I've got a water-cooled system, and it cools the CPU, the GPU, and the motherboard VRMs. And when I look at the, if I bring up HW info and just monitor the temps, none of them are even over 70 Celsius, and it'll still shut down. So it's definitely not a temperature problem. The fans aren't even on that much. There's a lot of capacity in that system to cool.
Okay, Paul, there's a faster class car approaching. You're now 4.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.2 seconds off the pace.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Royalty coming out the pits.
Car right. Clear right.
I don't know how I went over by 0.1 of a litre last time. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You basically did it a few years ago.
I run again, courtesy of an LMP1.
What's a Rage PC? What do you mean a multiple rails problem? Where do you set that option? On the PSU or the motherboard or what? GPU is drawing too much power to handle multiple rails.
Sector 1 is
I mean, a
1.8
3090
seconds
takes
off the
3
pace.
power leads off the PSU. Yeah, mine's an ROG Thor, I think it is, 1200 watt. So I don't know what the options are for that. Jaffa Cake, 5 years, mate. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Jaffa Cake. Set it to single rail, solve your shutdown issues during demanding games. That's interesting. Yeah, there's no switch on mine, I don't think.
There's a faster car approaching. The leader has just done a 3:50.2 seconds. Okay, Paul. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Yikes. Uh-oh. I'm amazed that's not a slowdown. Sometimes you think you're going to get a slowdown, you don't. And other times you're like, what? That wasn't a slowdown.
Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap.
I keep getting it on the last chicane.
There's a faster class car approaching.
On your right. Clear right.
Just a bit of 39 to maybe trip in some system PSU protection. I don't know if that helps or not, Valtrex. Like, the power supply is a pretty good one that I have. I think the driver, I think the driver's telling the card what to do. That's the whole point of a driver. If they've changed some settings and now the card is trying to draw like a bit too much power, or there's a bug somewhere that makes it draw too much power,
Sector 1
that would be the issue.
3 seconds off the pace.
I don't know why, then it depends if my machine will stop crashing, mate.
Alright, Paul, there's a faster car approaching.
Car right. Clear right.
Liam, I'm also saving fuel. Because it's an endurance race, I'm saving a bit of fuel, so I'm coasting a little bit. Which specs, Jimbo? I think the 3090 might not be on there because I haven't got anything to link to because they're out of stock.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, probably the only thing that's missing is the 3090 on that specs plate.
I wonder if there's any in stock now on Amazon.
No idea, probably not.
Two litres remaining.
Cuts a bit too much out.
Watch your speed. Box in 320 metres.
1.1 litre as I come over the line in the pits.
1 litre remaining. 100 metres.
Now that's cutting it.
50 metres.
Optional repairs, 50 seconds. You what, mate?
Bet that was on a curb.
Alcinor, thanks 25. See, I really want to go and make a coffee.
Do it.
I know, but then I can't do my second tyre set.
Yeah, you can. Just move out the pit box and then turn the car off.
Move out the pit box, what do you mean?
Yeah, so just move forward like 10 meters.
Oh, and then turn it off.
Yeah, and then just turn the car off.
Well,
And
now
just
put me in
don't
somebody
leave the
else's
car.
pit box.
No, because in the pit lane, it's in you can drive through each other, can't you?
I think I did,
As
Sherlock.
long as you don't press escape to like go back into the garage, you're fine.
Interesting, Giddy. I'm guessing that was when I clipped the Porsche curve on the outside, probably the right side fairing.
If you're making a coffee, Paul, can I have a cup of tea?
Yep.
I know it may be cold and a bit. What's the word? Matured by the time it gets to me.
Right, I've gone forward and turned my engine off. Lil.
Okay.
Oh, if I get out my car to spectate
Yeah.
you, then it'll...
Yeah, then it will reset everything. Just go and make a coffee, Paul.
All right, BRB.
No worries.
I'll let you entertain chat.
I will do.